Ladies and gentlemen, a few days ago, some information came to light, revealing and exposing a fire in the mountain, a brewing storm inside the house on the hill, the State House, Nairobi, where leaders who are the closest circle of President William Ruto, led by his personal assistant Farouk, and his most trusted MPs, are currently at war. This time round, not against those that oppose President William Ruto, but against each other as they contend on who will take up the mantle on the Kalenjin kingpinship, as William Ruto is expected to exit the politics of the Republic of Kenya as the Kalenjin kingpin, either after 2027 or after 2032. One man was at the center of it all, Farouk. But we went ahead to do our due diligence, digging deep in to find the root cause and what is actually unraveling between the Kalenjin brothers. Mambo inazidi kuchemka pale bonde la ufa ukipenda, the Rift Valley region. At the center of the Uasin Gishu politics, there exists one man who doesn't just call shots. He owns the entire bar. People love to whisper that the kingmaker is Kasongo or William Ruto. But that is like saying the real power behind State House is held by Dennis Itumbi. Wrong. The man behind the curtains, the makers of leaders, and the patron of political miracles in the Rift Valley region right now, it is not Farouk Kibet, nor is he Aaron Cheruot, nor is he Oscar Sudi, but none other than the former governor and current senator of Uasin Gishu County, Jackson Mandago himself, the total man of the politics of the Rift Valley region currently. He is a man of few words. Many a times he is not seen in public, yet he owns an office as the senator of the people of Uasin Gishu County. Now, the word on the ground is that currently the Yamuna cartel led by Farouk Kibet are busy polishing Buzeki's political CV, preparing Buzeki to take over from Kotimoja, the only governor who attends county functions wearing designer gumboots. But hold on. According to the grassroots intelligence, at the local Busa dens and at the local residents of Uasin Gishu County, Mandago as his own anointed leader, the mysterious candidate sent to divine guns to dethrone Kotimoja once and for all. Now you have heard from reports the next governor of Uasin Gishu County will be Julius Bitok, the current PS for education. He is the man being fronted by Mandago the fixer. And by the look of things, here in front, Mandago is going to cross paths with William Ruto for trying to outshine him. You see, when Mandago coughs, even Oscar Sudi stops and salutes. He even calls the shots in other regions in Rift Valley. That's how powerful he is. Now, speaking of Sudi, the self-declared lion of Kapseret, the same lion who failed English but majored in noise making, is currently wrestling with locals who have suddenly remembered that he's actually Marakwet, not Nandi. The same man who spends his days profiling Mount Kenya people is now being told by his own backyard, "You are not one of us. You are a missionary here in Kapseret." If this is how things are shaping up, then Uasin Gishu politics is about to serve as more drama than the keeping up with Gashagua's telenovelas. One thing, you all have been calling one man the total man, Farouk Kibet. But Farouk Kibet went ahead to shake the title as the total man, as the shadow of President William Ruto, the moment he decided to major on the politics of the Republic of Kenya as an active politician. You have seen Farouk Kibet fronting his bid as a possible candidate to vie for the Turbo constituency member of parliament in 2027. Now that is Farouk trying to actually consolidate some power to make himself as a center of the politics of the Kalenjin community when William Ruto exceeds power. But among all, this man who has been quiet and planning behind the curtains, Jackson Mandago himself, he is the actual kingpin to take over from Ruto. And that is why I'm telling you, in the near future, even William Ruto is going to clash with Mandago. Remember, Mandago completed his term as the governor. And after completing his term, he decided, you know what, I am not going to leave politics yet because I have a card to play. And that card is when Mandago decided to vie for the Senate after completing his term as the governor of Western Gishu, and he was elected. So now, Mandago knows that if he has no power as an elected leader, then Farouk Kibet and Akina Oscar Sudi would have thrown him out of the picture. But with the title of the senator, he has his intelligence gathering units telling him how things are at play in State House. And Mandago is mobilizing. So Farouk Kibet, who has been parading himself as the lion of the Kalenjin community, as the warrior of the Nand people, he is out for a treat. And I tell you, intel reaching us is that currently these three leaders, Farouk Kibet, Oscar Sudi, and Jackson Mandago, don't see eye to eye. Even William Ruto is aware of that. Farouk Kibet and Oscar Sudi's fight can actually be dismissed because that is a fight of minions. But this man, Jackson Mandago, his cards and his political experience, having served as a governor for 2 terms, he is the man that is actually has the potential to take over the mantle of the Kalenjin politics kingpinship after the exit of William Ruto. The reason I'm telling you this, there is no any other leader that has actually been groomed by William Ruto to take up that mantle. And that is why Farouk Kibet saw an opening. And because if William Ruto completes his term as the president, Farouk Kibet was meant to go out with William Ruto. But Farouk, he made William Ruto. And now he is trying to make himself also to reach that high height that he took William Ruto. But they are half for treat against Jackson Mandago. Keeping up with the Rift Valley region politics is something that I am doing currently. And be sure I will be delivering some dramatic happenings and insights within the politics of the Rift Valley region. For now, that's what's up. Make sure you subscribe. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.